Hey, fellow theme park fans, England team, the homegrown tourist here. I am on hold right now to Disney and their annual pass holder thing. I just found out I didn't have one. That amazed me. What they said in their announcement is not what they're telling us right now. It's amazing because some people have had their passes deleted. Some people have had them canceled. Some people have been charged many months all in one day. So they are screwing people over left and right. This started a little bit ago. I thought, okay, well, I'm going to make reservations. I want to go. My birthday's on July 29th. I'm going to go to Disney, me and Gail, and where we were planning on going out to Hollywood Studios, seeing the rides that we didn't see yet, and doing the Brown Derby. Real, very excited about this. And it kept saying I couldn't continue. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And it said you have to link a pass to your account. Okay, fine. So I went to link the pass to my account, and it said it's already there. Wait a second. You're telling me my pass is already there, but you're telling me I have to link it to the account. So I think, okay, I'm going to call them up. And you know what? I'm going to share this because it's very telling about all the stuff that's been going on. Hello, Dalton. How are you?
I'm all right.
I am trying to control myself. I am extraordinarily ticked off right now. I've been on hold for 3 hours this morning. Then I get to them and they say, well, we're going to transfer you over to the people who can help you. And they hung up.
They got you feeling like a pass hole again?
And then I have to call them up again, to which they say, oh, our next available cast member will be in 104 minutes. Yeah. So this is something I saw today. This is on, oh, by the way, I'm on hold right now. This says Disney World annual pass holders were unexpectedly charged 4 months of payments today. Now, they said that they were going to defer the payments. Here's the message. If you were an annual pass holder on the monthly payment plan, on April 5th, 2020, we automatically stopped and will waive monthly payments due while the theme parks are closed. Let me get whoever popped in. Okay. So they go on to say that we will also retroactively refund payments made between March 14th through April 4th. Payments will resume on pass holders' regular scheduled payment dates once the park reopens. Now, that is what Disney did. You didn't have to ask them. They said they were going to freaking do this. And I am so trying to control myself right now. Please note, pass expiration dates will not be extended and passes will expire upon their originally scheduled expiration dates. Okay, fine. But then they said, as an alternate, guests who are paying for Walt Disney World annual passes using our monthly payment program may choose to have their monthly payments postponed starting on April 5th through the park closure period and then resume on regularly scheduled payments. And I called them. I did this. I want this because I'm, of course, and it's a contract thing. You don't make payments up until a certain time. You continue going on. Some people are being charged all 4 freaking months. They canceled mine. And it just continues. It just freaking continues.
So his music's bleeding through, just to let you know.
I'm on hold right now.
Oh,
the pass will be extended. The pass will be extended. The number of days the parks are closed. The no expiration date will be reflected on the annual pass holders account prior to the reopening. Disney, all you freaking had to do was put a pause on it and then restart it when the park opened. That's all you had to do for everyone. I swear to God, they think to themselves, how can we screw people over? And it's not just pass holders, man. They think that way all over the place. I've always I've made the joke, Bob Chepik. I've told about how if there's anything good in the park, if there's anything you enjoy in the park, they will find a way to get extra money out of it. What?
It's increasingly worrying to me that he's going to be the guy that's supposedly supposed to take up the big position after the guy who's currently doing it, whose name's spontaneously left my
The
head.
funny thing is, Universal's doing it right. Yeah, Disney shouldn't be sniffing the vapors of Universal Studios' tail end. Disney's the big dog. Disney should be leading. And they gave this up. Oh, well, we're bigger, so it's more complicated. We can't do it proper. No.
You also have more resources, Disney. You are, like,
Yes.
there are small countries that I swear to God Disney bought and owns. And probably didn't even take that much time or energy to do
Universal Studios did exactly that. They just expanded. Look, hey, we stopped it on March. That means you've got 5 months, and if you ended in July, whatever it was, you've got 5 months from the time we open, because that's how long we were closed or something. They've just added on to it. Had no problem with Universal, none whatsoever. Disney, on the other hand, is just screwing people over left and right. It's just and you know what? I have a feeling it's to get that extra money. Look, here's what's going to happen. In order to get the annual pass, I'm going to have to pay the down payment, which is going to be $130, and then start it all up again. And I think that's a way to do it. They're getting 4 months worth of payments off of people.
Yeah. Once again, dear Disney, that scene from Jurassic Park with the lawyer and John Hammond, you were supposed to be on the side of John Hammond, not the lawyer. It was a cautionary tale, not an instruction manual.
So, since Disney has stated that postponed payments will be collected in the months following the end of the pass holders' currently scheduled payment terms, many guests have been under the impression that Disney would resume regular monthly payments when the park reopened in July. And from there, it was thought that payments would continue monthly, as multiple cast members have repeated this information. And yes, they have. However, the past 4 months of payments were charged to numerous annual pass holders today without warning, and despite the previous verbiage. And at this time, we're looking further into the situation. They say this is from allears.net. Guys, holy Toledo. It's just one big freaking mess. So hello guys. Computer by England team should have cussed them because certain people out there are going to step on the classic Southern gentleman. I'm losing it. I found out I'm just freaking losing it. It's not just over this. It's over all the stuff that I've been complaining about on the politics channel. It's just over things in general. I am losing my cool. Usually I would go and I would take a few hours and I would sit and burn incense, and I'd be a temple, and it would be good. I would meditate and I would calm myself, but the temple's closed because of COVID. And
if that isn't a microcosm of everything that's wrong with the world, I don't know what is.
And that's just one of those things. Yeah. It kills me because I'm one of those. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't buy into it anymore. I can't buy into it anymore. When I'm hearing that one of the articles I want to talk about on the politics channel today, doctors literally said that the riots slowed the spread of COVID.
My God.
And I can't go and meditate where I would be by myself, burning incense and just, calming. I can't do it here because, everything around me, it's so difficult. And
well, yeah, it's too much stimulus. I've had quite a bit of experience with meditation, and it can be a pain in the ass. Excuse
before I could, but now I have a roommate. And that makes it a lot different. Here she is.
I am sick of this door.
I am sick of that door too. I was telling everybody that I'm getting like over stimulated with all the stuff that's pissing me off. And this today, I literally, I kid you not, I called them up. I was on hold for 2 hours. They talked to me and said, well, let me transfer you to the person who can help. And they hung up on me. And so I called back and they literally said 104 minutes to the next cast member. Holy Toledo. Holy freaking Toledo. And it's just,
I don't even understand why they did what they did.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Deferring it means you pick up when they open back up.
If the park opened on July 11th and my payments are due on July 22nd, they should have started right then. Here we go. It's a new cycle. And we're going to, you've got 5 months because that's how long it was. Go. Because I didn't agree to stop my pass. I didn't know I had to. Apparently they're saying I had to call them up and said, don't. No, you literally said in your own freaking message, you guys said right here. It's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous what's going on.
That's bad for Disney.
It's, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
That's so bad that they did that. They need, I don't know. Maybe they don't really care, because I was going to say they need their pass holders. No, they're pretty much booked.
No, they're look, we would have been good. Now, I'll tell you what, they should pay attention to the pass holders, because what's going on right now is the news isn't reporting on any COVID other than Republican governed states. So what they're hearing is Texas is bad, Florida is bad. And because they're hearing Florida is basically a graveyard right now, people don't want to come. Frankly, I think stay out. If you're not from Florida, don't come in, because, let's get everything right. But that's just me.
Also, England, he needs his England time, but that's
I need my England time. Yes, it's ridiculous, man. It is freaking ridiculous what's going on here. I don't know, man. There's a I go to this thing on Facebook. I'll probably reveal something here that I normally don't want to, but I go to this. I'm part of the annual pass holder thing on Facebook. I don't go to Facebook a lot. If you friend me on Facebook, God bless you, I'll accept it, but I don't go there. I don't talk to anybody. It's just not a place I do anymore. It's just one of those things where the only time I'm ever on here, all I ever see is, hey, you know what? You suck because you're a Republican. But a lot of people are ticked off. Disney needs to get their crap together quick. That was really a douche move, charging for the months we were closed all at once. A lot of people have not gone back to work yet or have just recently gone back. So money is tight for everyone right now. They didn't even bother to notify anyone. And this is from Elizabeth Resch and on the annual pass holders thing.
I thought that they were going to, as the months went, if you had 5 months to go, they would just resume your payments.
That's what the message said, but no. They also stated payments would resume when the parks open, but never stated they would charge 4 months at once.
Oh my God.
Disney appears to love to get in their own way and overcomplicate everything just because they can.
Yeah, you're right. And the thing is that people were the whole freaking thing. You would have people saying, do you think we should cancel? Are you going to cancel? I'm going to. I don't know if I should cancel. And now you got people saying, you know what? That's it. Just got off the phone with them. It was a massive mistake. They're refunding everybody. Don't you freaking trust? They refunded in the first place. Okay, so this person right here is saying that they're going to refund it. Hey, they just billed me again on top of the other ones. I just had my card canceled. 87, 33, 54, 23, 158, 13, 99, 35, 158, 13. That's so they billed her twice. They billed this woman twice.
How hard is it? Just
Posts
one-
from Disney that states that amount will be charged at once for months closed.
Holy crap. That is terrible.
It was supposed to do not charge months closed, and the expiration date won't be extended unless you want it. I didn't receive my refund yet, and I hope it didn't charge me anything for the months closed, says Marlita. Yeah, from what people were believing, from what people saw and were thinking, was exactly what Gail was mentioning, exactly what I said. From the wording of these two messages, it was going to continue as soon as the park opened, and people are just getting screwed over.
And that is fair because they were trying to copy what Universal did.
They're just
Except
getting
I don't think
screwed over, man.
did that.
Universal was doing what appears to be the sensible thing, which is just, you know, we were on pause for a bit. Now let's get back on and back to your regularly scheduled payment program, etc.
Yeah,
But
they just lost
apparently
a lot.
not.
Pissed off a lot of people.
All of our cast members are still busy assisting other customers. Please continue to hold.
Yeah, I can imagine that they're busy. And you know what's worse? When I was on hold the first time, it was park music. That was cool. But now they're doing Frozen 2 and crap from the Disney Channel. Did you see Frozen 2? It sucked.
It was not good, no.
So now they're just pissing me off more. Holy Toledo. Honey, I love you.
Well,
Bye, be safe, okay?
Maybe you should let it go.
I will smack you through the camera. No. He said I should let it go. She laughed. She thought it was funny. Okay, honey, I'm on a live stream. I usually walk Gail out to the car and say goodbye and everything.
I understand why.
I needed to vent. I needed to vent, honey, and that's why I'm doing here. I love you. Be safe. I'll see you tonight.
Disney's usually better than any other park about this stuff. And Universal was more fair than they were. They keep messing up.
The thing is, I know what I need. I need either pizza or nachos right now for lunch. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's comfort food, all right? Yeah. Well, that's how I get fat. I get angry a lot, and then I eat my comfort foods. Computer Bot is saying, I fear that Englandine and Gail are both going to have a mental breakdown soon after everything that's going on in the world with money being tight. Could lead to financial ruin. Well, we're holding on. We're holding on. Gail and I are, I love, she follows that, what is that, astrology thing? I don't follow it very much, but she goes, you know, we're both fire signs, so we're both very passionate in our love and our arguments, and that is true, by the way.
Wait. You guys are both fire signs?
Mhm.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm a Leo, and she's something. If I remembered her birthday, I could tell you what it was. But no, we're one of those that are couples that, you know, we love each other a lot. But then when we get into an argument, it's like, she starts with the words F you. That's where I end, but that's where she starts. But let's see. Eglinton, you need to think about your health, man. Thanks, Computer Bot. I know you're upset. I still think that you should have called, cussed, and told them off, but we need to be healthy and calm. No, I've never liked that because the person I'm on the phone with is not the person making the rules. And I know this because I worked for the theme parks for a long time. And if a ride broke that I was working at, I would be the one blamed. Like, well, when I was doing maintenance today, I didn't check this. And I know that no matter how mad I am, the person I'm talking to on the phone is not the person in charge. They're not the ones making policy. They're not the ones that are screwing us over. They're the ones that are here to try and help. And
not to mention how many thousands of people do they have to talk to today, and how many of those thousands of people are all going to be ticked off at them universally?
Yeah, there is so many people calling right now, I'm sure, that are just ripping into them. And look,
that's why I always try to be nice to like people that are like secretaries or people that I'm on hold with or whatever, because it's got to be one of the worst jobs ever, because it's your job to call people at their homes when they don't want to talk to you, and how many thousands of people are just like, nope,
yeah,
F you, F this, F that, and it's just, you got to be at least somewhat nice to them, because
No.
this has got to be the worst job ever.
I got
Sort of
this.
being
I
freaking
got this
wasted.
pass when I Love Comics was doing great, and I thought, okay, I'll start the Homegrown Tourist. I could get an annual pass now, and I bought the camera. The camera got stolen, and even when it tanked, and I was only making a couple hundred a month, I still made sure this was done. I you know, I lived up to my my end of the contract. But it just seems like they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Maverick saying, what a scumbag move on Disney with a pandemic going on and unemployment up, charging more for annual pass holders while people's financials are looking uncertain is a bad look. It's ridiculous. It really is. Why would we pay for a service we didn't use, says Robin. Exactly. That's why, oh my goodness gracious. It was supposed to not charge for months closed, and the expiration date won't be extended unless you want it. I didn't receive my refund. Okay. Does anyone know if Disney will also be refunding people's overdraft fees that will come with this? My account went negative because of this expensive mistake, and the phone lines are too busy to get through to anyone. That's from Maya Kip.
Oof.
Tiffany is saying our charge is minor compared to some, but here's what they are saying. Could not get they in the phone, so tried chat instead. The pass they are charging for expired in May, and we did not renew. See, the whole thing was they didn't tell you had to either. Deferred means that, of course, you know, my credit card was charged $63.54. I'm assuming it's the same issue that everyone is having, but the pass that they are charging for expired in May, and I did not renew. I'm sorry to hear that. You're having any problems. My apologies. System experience a magical enhancement. We are aware of the situation. No, don't do that. Do not do that when people are pissed.
Tone the whimsy down, Disney.
Yeah,
you're already on thin ice, and you just about fell through there.
This woman got charged $842.80. Holy Toledo! Holy Toledo! Anyone want to talk about something other than payments? But yeah, I go here a lot just to find out what people are talking about, what is the big concern and everything. And it's amazing how many people were straight up saying, I want to cancel. Oh, okay, this is other stuff at least. Disney just took $393 out of our account. And it's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if an accidental $2,000 charge puts you in negative, you can't afford an annual pass. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure, because we've heard this, by the way. When, like, for people like myself who actually, you know, the $78 a month is a lot of money, but it gives a certain amount of freedom. Plus, it was supposed to help out with this channel right here. I'd be able to go in if there was an event, I could cover it, that kind of stuff. Because I considered it a business expense.
An investment. Yeah.
Yeah. With Gail, we got her the cheap pass, which is only $15 a month. Not a problem. And what that is, it got her in Monday through Friday, not during the summertime or any of the busy times, because she doesn't want to go that time. She'll just say, okay, you know, Aaron, you go and you do whatever you want. And, you know, she doesn't need to come in on those days. So we got her the cheap pass. Mine was because I do this. But when it's brought up that, well, you know, the $78 pulled out is a lot of money, you would get the rich people going, well, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't have an annual pass anyway. If that's a problem for you, it's like people telling those of us with breathing problems, if you can't wear the mask all the time, don't go outside. Guys, no, we're not going to be prisoners.
I'm sorry, and I'm sure this is a little off topic, but these are the same people who whine about various types of privilege, and yet to them, spontaneously being out $2,000 isn't a big deal, and if it is a big deal, then you shouldn't have it. I'm sorry, what? Like, there's a reason why monthly plan, like, the monthly breakdown of costs exists. Like, sure, 2,000 taken out all at once might be a big deal, but $70 there, or $15 there, $15 there isn't quite a big deal. But like, I can't imagine being that well off to not understand that difference, to not understand the difference between $15 here or there versus 2,000 all at once. That's ludicrous.
So this says I've been charged 4 times now, $200 each time every 30 minutes. I've been paying every month, even during the closure. Disney Recording says they know about the issue and are fixing it. Don't they know the difference between debit and credit? Seems they keep hitting the debit button, and the icing is on the cake is he's done. That whole debate about are people going to cancel their annual passes? I wonder if a lot of people are answering it now in that way. And I wonder how many people will actually go through with it, because ultimately it's one of those things. Is it just, one of those, like, people are saying, well, I'm not going to go see Star Wars because I hated the last Star Wars. And then they go see it to complain. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things. This is what I was told about canceling my pass. Looks like everyone was right about waiting. For those of you that said that they were able to cancel, how did you do it? Awesome. Pass holders on the monthly plan may choose to cancel their annual pass. See, I got sideswiped because I guess we had to pay for Hamilton, which we're going to do a watch party for as long as we can handle it. I got to tell you something. I don't like Lin-Manuel. I'm not a fan. So I'm like, I want to see this because this is the thing to talk about, but I'm not looking forward to it. Am I understanding this wrong? I was under the impression that payments would come out on the months that your passes was extended. I'm part of the thousands of others that got charged. Postponed payments will be collected in the months following at the end of pass holder. There you go. See, everybody's thinking the same thing. Anyway, that's Disney. Disney screwed everybody once again. Guys, it's a dangerous game right now for Disney to play with people's emotions and twist their words into something that wasn't, says ComputerBots. Walt would be ashamed by this if he was still alive. The kids, the family has nothing to do with Walt Disney anymore. ComputerBots. They just don't. They're not a part of it. I think, what was it? Roy Disney was the last one. Yeah. Abigail Disney went to the parks undercover and was enraged with the treatment of parks. Okay, dude, that's a whole other. You know what? While I'm ticked off, let's talk about that too. Let's talk about the stuff. Theme park employees are grossly underpaid. And yeah, I'm talking about Michael Eisner once said it was monkey jobs. You could train a monkey to do the jobs. They press buttons and no, you couldn't. No, you're dealing with people, and more often than not, you're dealing with stupid people. And by that, I mean you're dealing with people on vacation. They've turned off their brains. I see it being in a tourist area. I see it all the time in traffic where somebody's in the left lane and they need to get somewhere in the right lane. And oh my gosh, it's coming up. And instead of thinking that they can go forward and turn around safely, they decide to jut across 4 lanes worth of traffic because, oh my God, we need to get there now. That's the kind of people we're dealing with in the theme parks.
The only thing worse than stupid people is angry stupid people, which I'm sure plenty of theme park employees also have to deal with on the regular.
Yeah, we do. It's when you're working at a theme park, a lot of times you're trying to get people not to kill themselves, in all honesty. I remember one argument I had. There was a guy who wanted to get his child onto a roller coaster, and the child was not tall enough. And he is yelling at me. And I told him, right now, 2 people are arguing about your kid's safety, 1 for it, 1 against it. And he complained to the management that I said that. The pay sucks. The pay is just above minimum wage, though. At least it's that, but it's, yeah, the pay sucks.
All you gotta say about Disney and how crappy it's been in the past 20 years, everyone in management would be fired if Walt was alive.
Yeah. He wanted the best. He wanted. He knew his park. He knew his park, and he knew what he was going for. He wanted to be the best. He would always be looking forward, and he would always be trying to create the best experience. One of my favorite.
What's the next big thing, and how can they be 3 next big things ahead of the next big thing?
One of my favorite stories. Walt Disney always liked to go to one of the ice cream parlors because he thought they made in the park, because he thought they made the best coffee. He would take a walk out there, he would get his coffee, and one morning he sat down. They're having the parade, and this woman stood in front, and a cast member comes along and says, "Excuse me, ma'am, you're blocking Mr. Disney's view." And he says, No. I've seen it. She's paying for it. You go on ahead and enjoy.
Well, I've never been to the park.
That's Disney. That's Disney for you.
I've never been to the park, but I mean, from just gathering stuff online, looking at people, and obviously, people complain. Other people will complain about anything. But I'm just saying, Disney's become more corporate and less family friendly.
That seems to be the way it's been.
And that's
over
everything.
The last,
that's everything.
Yeah,
not just Disney, though, but Disney's supposed to be the happiest place on earth.
The best solution in my mind at this point would be just to give it to Abigail, because I remember when we covered the story of her going undercover and being ticked off on the behalf of all the employees. That's exactly what Disney needs right now. Screw Bob Cheapskate, put Abigail in charge, because at least she knows what her family would have wanted, and she probably would still have the resources of her family members who remember, Roy and Walt and all the rest of them. So, yeah, give it back to, make it the family business again. Give it to Abigail, because clearly she cares more about the employees and cares more about the brand value, as it were, than the people currently in charge of it do. And put Bob Cheapskate in a cell somewhere so we don't have to deal with it.
Now, is Abigail is she's the niece or granddaughter of Roy or Walt? Because Walt
niece of Roy, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Or no, yeah.
I always thought it was weird that the family gave away control. Yeah. If it's a family business, I would keep it in the business. I don't care what. I would never want my business to become corporate, because I know it becomes corporation, then it becomes like a regular retail store where I'll hear about money.
It's gonna be a corporation regardless, but there's a huge difference between a corporation run by the people that founded it and a corporation run by the people who bought into it after it became big.
Man, what a screw up.
Really, when I came in, I didn't realize you were on the phone. I thought, is Dalton watching Disney in the background or something?
No, it's me. I'm on hold. I'm on hold. Live. You are seeing Disney guest service today live right here. I am on hold with Disney as I've got a different problem than everybody else, as they canceled mine. I'm trying to make my birthday plans. Gail has said, okay, she's going to take me out. And
I wonder
hold on just a second. She said she was going to take me out, and I was going to make plans to go to Disney. And that's when I found out they canceled mine. I have a completely different problem than everybody else. And I think what I'm hearing is absolutely disgusted. But they're telling me now that instead of doing what they said they were, and that's what it all, boils down to, is that they said one thing and then they did another. And then I called 2 hours. I was on hold. And when they told My goodness gracious. My freaking goodness gracious. Sorry for yelling. You have no
I know you're irritated.
No clue how mad I am right now. There's never been a get off my lawn. There's never been a time on I Love Comics. There's never been a time anywhere where I've been live where I've been as livid as I am right now.
Dude, I can tell you're angry because the fact you're on a Disney call bashing Disney on a Disney Channel.
Well, you've been on home for God for
I heard, yeah.
Well, right now, 35 I called before I got online.
Yeah.
And this has been on for 35 minutes. And I called beforehand for 2 hours. I was on hold.
Just a friendly tip. Plug your phone in.
Other customers, please continue to hold, and the next available cast member will assist you shortly.
Copyright claim for Disney because of how to make it.
Goodness. Abigail is the... you'd think the Disney lawyers will stop interrupting. Yeah, Abigail is the daughter of Roy Disney Jr., and that would make her the granddaughter of Walt's brother, Roy Sr., who also founded the company. I've always had a lot of respect for Roy. Disney's the creative mind. Roy is too, to some degree. But their dynamic had always been, Roy, we're going to do this. Go get the money. And Roy would then have to sell an idea.
Yeah. Walt would be the dreamer, and Roy would somehow find a way to actualize
that dream. And I don't think Roy gets half the credit that he should for the creation of the Disney theme parks, for what he could do for the Disney theme parks. Now, mind you, Walt Disney never wanted to say, hey, we're going to put together a theme park. Let's go get that cheap-ass roller coaster, and we'll just bring it over. Let's go get it. You know, of course, look, Dumbo was a simple fair ride. And they do have a couple of them there, but for the most part, he was like, I want to create a different experience. I have nothing but respect. Nothing but respect for Walt Disney. I have nothing but respect for Roy Disney. Roy Disney, although I do, like I said, I believe that he does not get nearly enough credit because he's the guy who went out and said, my brother's got an idea and you should invest in this. After a while, you would think it'd be no brainer. Wait. Yeah, here, let me put some money towards this because you know what Walt Disney touches turns to gold. Yeah. Roy was the brain, says Maverick. It's this actually helps, by the way, but I am so freaking mad. I am so god dang angry with this whole situation.
And we haven't even done a political video yet today. God,
we haven't even made one on politics. Yeah. I'm looking at all the early ones. Wait a second. The payment error was to pay off for the reimagining of Splash Mountain. You know what? Yeah, stop. All right? Stop. Stop. Just stop. Reimagining a Splash Mountain. You know what? I'm going to say exactly what I know. We did a talk, and I know I said I don't care. And in all honesty, I don't. But you know what? Oh, my gosh. Splash Mountain's based on Song of the South, which has Uncle Remus, at the time played by one of the most famous radio actors at that time. But because he's black, this new freaking cancel culture has to get rid of the achievement. Have you guys not noticed that? Have you guys not noticed that cancel culture is actually going after black achievement?
We can't.
This whole 1619 thing.
We'll do it wrong.
This whole 1619 thing is all about destroying everything except for black people are only supposed to identify as black, and that everything's been bad since the very beginning. And so they get rid of Splash Mountain, which had the one of the most popular actors, not black actors, one of the most popular actors on radio in that movie playing Uncle Remus. And for some reason, that's bad. Most of the people who are saying anything never saw the movie. So I'm going to say this. Splash Mountain, based on Song of the South, so what? That needs to be said to everybody who ever brings up cancel culture. Hashtag so what? Hashtag so what? Well, they said hashtag so what? Well, Mount Rushmore, hashtag so what? That doesn't change the fact that your rent's due on the 1st and Disney is still screwing over annual pass holders. Doesn't change it. Doesn't change it at all.
I honestly hope this live stream goes viral because, specifically because you are currently on hold with them. And
no, we're at 3 viewers. This ain't going viral for shit.
So this would be hilarious though if this were the thing that did go viral, because you're literally on hold with them, and we're doing this live stream as you're on hold with them. So imagine the PR, grenade that gets thrown at Disney if this were the one stream we did to go viral.
Yeah, no, this is 3 viewers not woke. See now, Ed, my whole thing is different. But what the resolution I want is for them to honor what they said. That's it. Same as everybody else. I want them to honor what they said. That's it. I know it's Saturday. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to hang on until this is resolved, just so there's some sort of resolution to this video. But holy Toledo, Toledo!
We'll be here for 5 hours by then.
I know, right? It's ridiculous, and the fact that they did this to so many people. So many gosh darn people. I mean, and hey, look, I'm on a different problem, but people are being charged thousands of dollars all at once.
Because of this crap, I'm never going to Disney again.
If Disney hasn't gotten you yet with those back payments, call your bank and have them do a stop payment for WDW until they fix whatever they're going through. I just transferred the rest of my money out of my bank account into another account on a holiday weekend. Was enough of my money on. Yeah. They, if you guys aren't up to speed, if you just got here, basically Disney charged 4 months worth of annual pass holder fees. And some people's bills are a couple of $1,000s. They said that they were going to put them on deferred, so they stopped it in March, and therefore, like mine expired on July. So what they said in their message was that starting in July, it would go forward, and we would just, it would fulfill the contract. So if I was doing the monthly payments, what would it be? March to April, June, or April, May to June, July. So it's 5 months. So from July to the next 5 months, it would just continue the contract. Instead, they decided to go on ahead and charge everybody for all the payments. And needless to say, a lot of people are not happy with this at all. At freaking all. All righty. I don't know. This is a big, long rant. So I don't know. I guess that's all it's got to be said about this. But I was just wanting to point it out and just complain for a while. Since I can't complain to these guys. And they're playing Frozen 2 music.
Let it go. Let it go.
That's it. No, that one at least would be decent.
Not really. They both suck.
This one is the second movie was horrible.
Build the wall.
The second movie was horrible, horrible, horrible.
Every song is the same, different lyrics, but the same.
The second movie, they tried to make every song let it go. Like at least in the first one, there was a ramp up, there was a build. That's the big showstopper. Okay, fine. The second movie, everyone tried to be the big showstopper, and it collapsed. It collapsed in on itself.
Papa, can you hear me?
There's a secondary problem with that, of course, being that Idina Menzel is a famous Broadway actress. She was the original Elphaba on Wicked, so she can actually manage the, inspirational power ballad crap that Let It Go is. But not everybody can be Idina Menzel, unfortunately.
Did you say power ballad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it go with like an inspirational power ballad.
Right. So I don't know. This got me so ticked off. I'm like, we were gonna do that Hamilton thing, and I'm so not even interested right now.
Neither was I last night. I'm still not interested.
Yeah. We know. Just don't go on. All right.
Yeah, you don't like musical theater. We've established.
I like history, but I don't like singing history. That's just weird to me.
Have you experienced this a lot?
But singing history? Yeah. Why would I need it? It's fine.
It's not history. I mean, it's something. I have no freaking clue. All I know it's Lin-Manuel. So
it's based off Hamilton, a Constitution.
What really? Look, I'm not a big fan of Lin-Manuel, in all honesty. But I figure it's the big thing. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's make a commentary. Venkman, you're not invited.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't read up on it, though. It's like I said, the guy said that Lin guy don't like. He said he wanted to make it as accurate to history as he could. So I don't know what that means. I mean, maybe today's stage they're like, we're gonna do the edited version, and that's our version of it. History.
I'm just glad that people are actually paying attention to Alexander Hamilton for once, because he is like the most underappreciated of the founding.
The only thing I see about this is it's race swapped, and that's the only thing. I mean, yeah, musical, okay, it's stage, that's it. But the only only real hook that they have is that it's race swapped. You're not, that's what they do on stage. I mean, 1776, they had that's history in a musical. Fiddler on the Roof, history in a musical. There's that's nothing new. Evita was history in a musical.
I saw a rumor online that they pulled down a statue in that play.
Wait, what?
It's ridiculous. I'm just but the thing is Lin-Manuel is never, and by the way, I am not a fan of Mary Poppins Returns either, which he's in. But I figure, what the heck? Let's give it a watch through. Let's give it some commentary. I don't know if I want to do it live or if I want to do it as a video so I could chop it up and maybe we could actually show some of it without getting copyright struck.
Oh, so if you watch it offline, just don't hit record, I guess.
Well, I would hit record so we could.
Well, I mean, don't go hit live. That's saying.
Yeah, but that way we could actually, I could download the audio and then put it to the video parts that correspond. If I wanted to do that much work, live is easier. Doing this is a lot easier than making a video. Anyway, I don't know. Now, according to the call, 55 minutes in, by the way, or 58 minutes on hold with Disney.
For the second time.
For the second time, yes. This is freaking ridiculous. It's like I told Gail, I need pizza and nachos. I need comfort food and stupid movies. That's what I need. Fun, stupid movies.
So not Frozen 2 then.
Oh, wait till they start playing Hannah Montana.
Fortunately, I think that was long enough ago that they're not going to force that down his throat.
You don't know. They still play Hall & Oates. Doors.
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna see if let's see if I can get a couple of people here.
I'm surprised they cancel you down for like the copyrighted music. It's like on the phone. Struck down in his prime. In the middle of a rant too. I like Disney. Screw me over. Now they screw my stream over. Oh my god.
Yeah.
At this point, it almost seems like Englentine is the guy from Emperor's New Groove that gets thrown out the window. I'm sorry, you've thrown off the Emperor's Groove. Rudy, I think his name was. Don't quote me on that though.
There we go. I'm sharing this to some of my friends on Facebook. See if they want to come on in.
Ooh, I heard a rumor that you can now have 10 people on at a time at StreamYard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. So there you go.
On the load screen while you're waiting to connect to it now. It used to say 6, now it says 10.
Right. Oh goodness. So what else? What else is out there? Maybe something fun. New Disney annual pass holders on monthly plan will need to call Disney to obtain pass extensions. June 18th. So this came out June 18th. However, while Disney has refunded different aspects of guest vacations automatically, monthly payment need to. Goodness gracious.
I don't know why they would cancel your thing without talking to you.
Well, apparently this was them talking to us. I didn't get an email. Test your Disney IQ about the bathrooms. Okay, let me see if I'll take that quiz while we're waiting.
Wait, did we
did
do
that
in one live
Did
stream?
we do this one? I don't know. You think I'm thinking straight?
Identifying.
Yeah, I think we did the bathroom quiz.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we did this. We did this. What other quizzes? What other quizzes or something? Take a look inside the parks before it opens. Yeah, I like that. I like this this hotel. Everybody getting ready. I guess they're testing out the temperature screen. I hate that because it looks like someone's pointing a gun to my head.
Well, yeah, it's when you're ready. Yeah, you read the other one where they were processing 4 months of payments at once.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was bringing and talking about. Yeah, that's my Facebook page. I figure what the heck. Okay, let's see. Disney. Let's see what else is. What can we talk about? All ears. I'm on all ears. I know there's another one. Oh,
there's one. I have like a couple of them. I have all ears. They're WDW Magic.
That one works. That one works also. All ears, undercover tourist, touring plans, WND. But my goodness, I'm thinking I'm gonna sign off.
There we have photos on WDW Magic.
Yep.
Galactic Star Cruiser construction. You can see it. Building it.
Yeah, foreign.
Oh, Princess and the Frog splash mode.
Other customers, please continue to hold, and the next available cast member will assist you shortly.
Oh, they got a new monorail. Oh, nice. What the hell is this monorail gonna be?
Next to
Oh, Tokyo Disney.
Titanic.
Holy Toledo, that's a nice monorail, man. I want that here. Whenever we stop the whole this whole COVID scam, we can get that going. That looks nice.
Shouldn't say that. I know people that had it, bro.
Yeah, I know people who've had it too. But you know what? The closing, I don't agree with at all. Photos. Walt Disney World reduces all reusable bag prices. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of them because of the diseases. Oga's Canteen once again reopening at Disney. When was that? July 3rd? Okay, that's the Star Wars. Walt Disney World cast members receiving special 50% off. Now, I heard there's a lot of cast members that don't want to go back to work because, all the fear surrounding the COVID. To celebrate the reopening of Walt Disney World cast members, both returning to work or still furloughed, can now enjoy a limited time 50% off discount on merchandise. Gail doesn't have her pass yet, or we'd be all over this.
Merchandise.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, at least they're now up to High School Musical music. China Pavilion, you can get sterling silver products, carpets, 14 karat gold jewelry, Shanghai Disneyland merchandise, books, alcoholic beverages. These are the exclusions. Okay.
Wow, they have a new Hawaiian holiday exclusive Tiki Mickey mouthwash.
Tiki mouthwash. Yeah.
No, not mouthwash. Mouthwash.
Oh, mouse watch. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, mouthwash, that wasn't making sense.
It's a stuffed animal.
Okay.
But it has tiki all over it.
For those of you who don't know, they started charging people for the last 4 months of payments. They just put it right down on people over on Facebook. The group, let me get to the group I'm in. The annual pass holders are all in rage about what's going on.
I'd be too if all of a sudden I got charged 4 months of payments, cleans out my whole entire thing. Especially if I have other bills I pay too. And it clears up my whole entire check account. Holy crap, would I be paid? I'd be pissed.
The lack of Disney magic and caring in some people's comments is terrible. I too have been hit with charges over $1,000. I think the main issue is pending authorization still holds the funds for payment. Therefore, some don't have access to that money for what they need. Yeah, it's a mistake. It's getting fixed, but it's still very negatively affecting others that have been struggling with this pandemic and loss of work. And the targeted time frame is Monday all weekend, with some people having negative balances. Little empathy for those upset over this would be nice. Those that don't care or are not affected aren't helping by saying you should have set money aside or things happen, get over it. Yeah. Hey, look, congratulations on being so rich. Money isn't an object. Some of us aren't that way. And some of us.
For the rest of us, money is a very, very heavy object sometimes.
Some people, like myself, have very limited disposable income and have chosen this as a way to do it. And I didn't do it as I figured I need to get outside and walk around because I was getting bigger and need to enjoy myself because at the time, all I was doing was YouTube videos. That's it. That was my entire life. So I said, if I'm going to be doing YouTube videos, I need to exercise. I need a little fun in my life. Let me get a pass. Let me start a Disney Channel. And they're saying, hey, like I said, congratulations, you're rich. Congratulations. I'm not somebody who thinks that, oh, you didn't earn it or anything like that. But some of us work our asses off.
Yeah, down with the 1%ers.
For far less. And this is what we choose.
It doesn't even necessarily need to be the 1%ers, VENKMAN. It's the it's the upper middle class.
I'm being sarcastic.
It's the upper middle class.
And I wouldn't take that attitude anyway. If Disney stopped,
I would just say when people complain, this is like
a lot of issues. See, I think this is
a lot of people complain like, I hate the 1%ers.
No, I'm not one of those.
I don't say you were. I'm just saying I was.
I'm sure there are 1%ers that I just like.
It's a cliche argument I see online. Yeah, screw the 1%ers. We just should take their money, give it to everybody else. It's like, what?
Lordy Lord, it's a glitch. Wear a mask, cancel or don't cancel. You can't go first, but you'll eventually go. Can we move on now? Says Bianca. I get it. I get it. How many days did your pass get extended for? Disney is telling us we're only getting 23 additional days. Yeah, I was actually told that yesterday when it was supposed to be extended from for the time that it was closed. It's the contract. I'm sorry, I had 5 months left on my pass through no fault of my own. I should get those 5 months back. So go on ahead, VENKMAN.
I'm going through the Disney Parks Twitter feed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about, man, for the 4th of July, we're serving up America's favorite pie. And people are like, didn't you hear 4th of July is canceled? You're not even open. I mean, other than that, everybody's like, no one's talking about the annual pass holder on this, at least on this Twitter handle. All it is like coronavirus, stay closed. You're evil. Stay closed.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
$1,000 out of my account to Walt Disney World. I've been out of work for 2 months. I can't afford that. And I agree, it will be reversed. But that person, the one lady who brought it up, I know sometimes it takes 3 days for returned money to be available.
Here's All Ears Net says Downtown Disney will host a soft opening for Disney cast members on July 8th.
Yep. Disney must have known that this was going to happen. Why have they not issued a statement? How does Disney fix this? A refund is the bare minimum. Was this a Disney glitch or people handling the billing? Will somebody be fired? Does anyone actually believe Disney is going to actually open this month?
It's almost like Disney's work with the bare necessities.
Disney
I got away with the let it go pun. I will let you go get away with the bare necessities pun.
Yeah, I heard it. I ignored it. Ridiculous. And holy Toledo. And just to give you a heads up, I am trying to call Disney to get things settled and straight. So far, I've been on hold for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Now, they told me 104 minutes. That's an hour and, what is that, an hour and 44 minutes?
I'll just say this. Your phone battery will die before you pick up the phone. They got caller ID.
I am at 80%, sir.
Say caller ID. They know you are. Ah, crap, it's that guy. Don't answer it.
Is this that guy who's literally bad-mouthing us on at the same time he's trying to call us? Yes.
They know you by your name, by your photo. Like, it's that guy. Don't let him on.
Hey, Zach.
Well, I mean, you were on the do not hire list for a while there, weren't you?
Oh, still am.
We're sorry.
They're lost. I am an excellent guest service guy. So yeah, they're lost. By the way, I went into a job thinking that, and I was like, some person said, why did you want to work here? I said, well, I don't really know if I want to work here. That's what I'm doing here. I'm interviewing you. They didn't like to hear that.
Disney Springs.
I said, you know, sorry, but that's the truth. I hate that question, by the way. Why did you think you were coming in to work here? Because I need money. I have no... They used to ask that as a kid a lot. And I'm like, I had no aspirations to be a bag boy at Publix. I just need some freaking money, and I'm 17 years old. What the hell am I supposed to do? What made you want to work at Publix? I don't. I just need
the problem is you're being sincere, and they want to hear the regurgitated corporate speak.
Yeah, because I live your grocery store. Yeah, Zach, I've been streaming while I'd hold, and yeah, I'm thinking so much. You know what? I'm thinking pizza instead of nachos, but not like Domino's or anything. There's this Puerto Rican family from New York. It's expensive, but damn, is good. You know what? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's got to be a pizza day. It's gonna be a good pizza day.
I got a pizza day.
Spoil yourself. If the point is comfort food, then get something that's actually gonna make you comfortable.
Yeah. And this is the AMC thing. Question: when do we open? Where can we park? This is the AMC group that I'm on. Bunch of kids. In all honesty. Ooh, I would go to Splitsville. It's a dining / bowling place that's right next to the theater I was working at. This is the theater I was working at right here. But the way they did it is there's a fountain across the road from it, and they went low to get the picture and the fountain in on it. And this, yeah, well, that's a very good picture taken of it. So yeah. But that's the theater I work at. Anywho. Oh, and yes, this is, I've done this, by the way, and I'm better at this than he is. Well, at least I was when I was his age.
Uh-oh.
You always got to put the weight on the back foot, dude. Always put the weight on the back foot. That's how it works. Yeah. Ah, goodness gracious. I don't know. Maybe I maybe should just. Do you think I should hang out? Do you think I should ride this out?
Yep.
Probably. If for no other reason than the entertainment value of watching you rant while on hold.
I think you just prove that all you do is prove that Disney does not care about you.
And in so doing, I'm sure the Disney snipers are going to be putting the red Mickey on your head shortly.
Probably.
You do not screw with the mouse. Huh?
Let's see what else they have to talk about here.
Because I definitely would expect Disney to do that. Instead of having just regular sniper rifles, they would have Disney branded ones where the laser forms.
Oh yeah, it makes a little
Mickey
head bullet hole when you're shot. That's the way it works. Alrighty. Hey, still busy. I once posted, I accidentally posted here in this one. Do you guys want to come and talk about it? But they blocked me for a while.
Go on Facebook, yeah.
Oh. I only use Facebook to basically stay connected with my family. I hardly ever use it for anything else.
Because, well, the Disney pass holder, one guy said, I'd be happy if this was the thing I was most worried about right now. And person would reply, like, well, good for you. Some people's bank accounts are in negatives, but I'm glad you're not upset.
Yep. Oh, this is pissing a lot of people off. Sorry about those that got payments taken out today by accident, whether you believe that or not. Simple solution going forward. Pay your pass off at once like the rest of us out-of-staters do. That way no cards can get charged because there won't be anything to charge. Can't afford it all once. Like, once again, any out-of-staters pay more, don't buy the pass. And I love this guy right here's or this girl, Mara, who just simply says, just don't comment on it, bitch.
Yeah, that's like, once again, we're happy you can blow your nose with $10 bills, but the rest of us have shit to do.
This is the way we do it. Look, yeah, if I could afford $1,000 to pay because the pass I got, I do believe is around about $1,000. Hold on just a sec. Let me show you.
Man, the language on this Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, I know. You know what? Screw it. I'm just guy. I'm not in the mood at all for a lot of stuff here. Like I said, another guy said after sitting on hold for 20 minutes, an agent just said, "Let me look into that for you," then hung up. That happened to me. I know exactly what they're talking about. Let's see.
It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Yes, sir. Let me do that. Road run a cloud in the other direction as like they go through the wall and you see a shape of them as they're about to wait.
Okay, so annual passes. Okay, thank you for the COVID warning. Ugh. God, you guys are pissing me off. I looked up annual f***ing passes. All right, end it with a COVID warning already. I'm not interested. Get ready to rediscover, blah, 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 Walt Disney World. Yeah, we know about the COVID warning. What about the dang passes? Annual passes. Learn more. Thank you. How about putting the information somebody might be looking for first and then all the other crap? Okay.
Well, we can't do that, you see, because there's a moral panic that we have to push.
Yeah, I wanted to take advantage of this pass holder preview. Don't know if I can.
Disney will release a statement shortly saying, your credit card was processed or was charged because of a user error.
It's ridiculous. It really is. I was trying to show like what each one of them says, but apparently Disney doesn't want to do anything cool. Let's see the screenings, photos, first look at tents, the new Mickey Mouse themed thing, a jigger there, Oga's Cantina. It's a canteen at Star Wars. There you go. That's what it looks like. It really is kind of cool to go into these places. If you're a Star Wars fan, check it out. I know a lot of people are on the hate wagon and all that kind of stuff, but man, they don't know what the freaking hell they're talking
Annual
about.
passers, no one should be charged because the fact that it's been closed the past 4 months.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm going to charge you for a service that when there was no service.
Right.
If this doesn't make Disney World go bankrupt and file for Chapter 8, I don't know what will, because this not. I see how upset you are. You're going to see a lot of people say, you know what, we're not going to pay it. There's going to be a group lawsuit, you're going to see Disney probably go belly up soon if they keep making stupid stuff like this. Because how do you run a business when you're not open? You don't.
Morgan. Did Disney empty your bank account with their billing glitch? You may be entitled to compensation.
See?
Yeah. That is funny. My friends in Thailand. When seatbelts were first introduced in 1968, there were idiots who insisted they infringed on their freedoms and would physically cut them out of their cars. We make fun of those people now. Can you guess who we'll be making fun in 2072? Patton Oswalt. I'm guessing. And by the way, yep, I still think it infringes on your freedom. You have every right to not wear your seatbelt, in my opinion, because same thing with the helmet laws. Look, you know what safety is. You know what you should do. I'm not saying it's wrong. I actually wear my seatbelt every time, but yeah, I do believe in personal. Be right back, guys. I'm going to watch some Karen videos. For me, something to laugh at. Yeah, I do that as well.
Well, this is what the Darwin Award is for. If you're dumb enough to think you shouldn't have to wear a seatbelt because something mo rights, then the splatter of blood on the pavement that will inevitably result is your own dang fault.
All of our cast members are still busy assisting other customers.
Chicago just put a 14-day quarantine on anyone flying out of many states, including Florida. On hold now with Disney. We fly out of Milwaukee, but this is our final straw. Does other airports have similar restrictions? How long will I be on hold? What did you experience? Ask for annual pass holders. Not sure if that will help or not. So sad. We have trips planned in August and October. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This statue offends me. It's a scale. Okay. Cook the numbers, scare the mass. States ordered by Fed to inflate COVID numbers.
This person says, when you're living off unemployment, this is a pretty big deal. I can't get through to any Disney phone number, so I'm going to the customer relations office at the Springs. Which is 888-7014-100.
Oh, yeah, that's what I called. That's what I'm on hold for.
Yeah. She's like, I'm just going through that.
With a worsening pandemic, California bans singing in places of worship.
What in the name of what? Just
While
what?
you can still attend in-person church services in California, says you can't sing. F off on that one. We're new AP holders who just moved to Orlando during the COVID craziness. Yeah, go back home. All right, we have reservations for MKAK and AHS when they open. What are some fun eateries we should check out in each park? For Magic Kingdom, go to Skipper's Canteen. It's the most original dining experience you're going to have in any theme park. For Animal Kingdom, the Yak and Yeti's good. Tiffin's is the most expensive. I haven't eaten there, so I can't be honest about it. Great barbecue at the Flaming Tree, and I would recommend trying the Satuli Cafe. For Hollywood Studios, the Brown Derby is their top notch, but for an experience, go to the Sci-Fi Diner or to the 50s Primetime, where they treat you like you're a child and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh. The perfect gift for this one just posted is the Ricky Mouse one. The book is just How to Kill. It's the best gift here on this.
And this person was someone I worked with at the theater. Serious question. If your child came out to you, would you still love them, and why? Because it's the dumbest freaking thing. It's 2020. 2020. Come on. Wake up. Wake the hell up and stop being so gosh darn. I mean,
Yeah, nobody in the Western world cares, aside from like deepest, most backward, most inbred, you know, Southern Alabama or whatever, or, you know, somewhere in one of the Muslim countries, sad but true. Nobody cares.
Man, let's see. Liberal privilege is believing you have the right to control other people's lives, believing you have the right to never hear other opinions, believing that when you're offended, others have to care, and believing that there are two sets of rules, one for you and one for everyone else.
The problem is there's nothing liberal about any of that, and it's a misnomer to call it liberal.
NYC just defunded the very people that ran into the burning towers on 9/11. Yep. These are the people I get messages from. There you go. I am about ready to not do this anymore.
It's like that where that guy is who's got all the mugs behind him, the coffee mugs. And, you know, he's like, yeah, we're getting a commercial. It's the great mug. And then the boom mic gets caught in the fan and blow top and just knocks all the other mugs behind him off. Yeah, that's pretty much how everything's going right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wearing a seatbelt or helmet protects you. Wearing a mask helps protect others. Well, not all masks are made equal. And if this was a very viral, I'll just say this about the whole COVID thing. You can absorb viruses through your skin because your skin also breathes oxygen.
I wanted roasted Yeti if I go to a restaurant named Yak and Yeti. It's actually, hold on, maybe I could pop it up here. You know, I am literally on hold, guys, waiting to talk to anybody about the annual pass. That's what I'm doing here. So everybody's heard at this point in time, they've done a couple of things. They canceled people without them knowing, like myself. They've charged people without them expecting it. And that's what we read. We read off a whole bunch there as well. They are screwing up left and right. It's ridiculous. It really is what's going on. The music you hear is the background music for Disney as we're on hold. This was the restaurant we were going to go on my birthday. It's called the Brown Derby. It is not cheap. Disney, Gail got the Trump money, and she's like, well, we could do that. It would be nice. Okay. I actually asked her what restaurant she would like to go to on my birthday, and she mentioned this. So, all right, I'm fine with that.
Oh, also for those who cannot see fireworks because the fireworks are canceled, the Grand Canyon fireworks are tonight.
There you go.
All of our cast members are
more hold.
assisting other customers.
So you know, I've been to the menu. In all honesty, the things that appeal to me are this shrimp and grits, but it said Costwald chive and onion grits. No. How that would be so bad.
Onions are Eglantine's mortal enemy.
They are my kryptonite. Yeah. Can you tell me what a plant-based chopped steak is?
Yeah, it's called a plant.
That's chopped vegetables. That's chopped vegetables, gang.
It's called a Beyond Steak.
Yeah, they do love their onions. So I'm looking at the Wagyu beef without any.
Now that says pan-seared New England, whatever it was. You scroll past it. Yeah, England sea scalp. I thought it said pan-smeared. I was like, what's pan-smeared New England sea?
Where are you?
Enhancement.
Oh, pan-seared New England sea scallops. Oh, okay, yeah.
I read that at first. It's pan-smeared. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Nah, here looking at everything, it would be like it would have to be the burger for me. In all honesty, Wagyu beef burger with Gruyere, pastrami, heirloom tomatoes, avocado, clip off the onions, a fried egg toasted on toasted brioche with cognac mustard aioli. Dude, that's good. I'm fine with that, man.
Do the appetizers cost as much as the sandwiches?
Sometimes, yeah. Look, hey, Disney restaurants, you have a there are levels. Brown Derby is like at the top. Tiffin's the same way. They're what's called signature restaurants. This is one at Animal Kingdom. I'm just using that as a way station.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah. Yak and Yeti restaurant. Just for fun. Just for fun. That's all. More holding. Socialist living in capitalism. This is unbearable. Socialist living in socialism. This isn't real social. That's funny. But that's what we're doing here today. And hello and to everybody. So you want to sign up again. I want, like I said, what I want them to do is reinstate my pass. And I want to see how much they're going to charge me for it. Because in all what the agreement was, what their message was that guests who are paying for Walt Disney World annual passes using our monthly payment program may choose to have their monthly payments postponed and then resumed on pass holders' regularly scheduled payment date once the parks reopen. Postponed payments will be collected on the months following the end. So I just want that. But once again, there you go. They've been they canceled, and I'm not the only one. So, worst restaurant experience I had at Disney World was the Beauty and the Beast. Hey, me too, because I said I am allergic to raw onion, and really a lot of onion make me sick. And they put in leek. They put in a lot of. They gave me a sauce with a lot of leek, and so I ate it, and it was like, it was not good at all. What exactly are grits? Asking as a northerner here. Now, my wife says it's similar to something called cream of wheat.
It's cornmeal, basically. If you ever had polenta, that's what grits are, essentially. And I know a bunch of people are going to give me crap for comparing grits to polenta, but it's cornmeal.
Yeah. And
basically,
it's preferred like if you can cook it and meld a little cheese into it, or definitely you have to have some butter. I like to put a little salt, little pepper into it. Mine, a lot of pepper. But one of the best meals I've had on Disney property was a shrimp and grits meal. The Yak and Yeti. This is what it looks like right here. It's I've actually got a review on my channel. Me and the family, it was me and Gail and my mother went to Yak and Yeti. And this is what they serve up. We love the wok fried green beans. They are excellent. The pot stickers, you can just go to the grocery store. Get them, steam them yourself. It's nothing different. I've had the lettuce cups. Those are pretty good. Last time I went, I had the pork belly ramen, which was excellent. As you can see, these prices are a little bit more reasonable for a sit-down restaurant. Gail had the hamburger, the Kobe beef burger, and she loved it. And one time I tried that was it. Bak Tapor duck, which is a roasted half duckling, plum barbecue sauce over jasmine rice and stir-fried vegetables. It was good. It was good. Wasn't the best, but it was good. But yeah, this
I've always
pork
wanted
belly
to try
ramen.
duck, so that's speaking my language there.
Say what?
I've always wanted to try duck, so that's definitely speaking my language there.
Is it stewed? No, it's usually boiled. Grits are usually boiled. Yeah. All right, let's get to the homegrown tourist. Playlists. I've got so many stupid playlists here. Tourist attraction, Disney shop, theme park shows, penetrating characters, theme, food blog. Breakfast, Big New Daily Poutine, eating at the kitchen at Hard Rock. Nine Dragons, which, oh, that was excellent as well. Dining at Toothsome, penetrating fried green tomatoes, Yak and Yeti. There we go. This is what it looks like on the outside. It really is a nice looking restaurant. I mean, this is the way the restaurant looks at. You can see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's a really good looking restaurant. And of course, I've got very bad camera work because I shaky cam. I am like a Paul Greengrass video vlogger. And I try to... Yeah.
Well referenced, sir.
Yeah. This, I think, is the Boktor duck. This is when I had that. And I try not to put Gale on camera at this point. After a while, this is one of the earlier reviews. After a while, I was like, who cares? But that's what the Boktor duck looked like. And oh my gosh, it was so good. Now they had onions and a whole bunch of stuff. So I said, I hate the taste of carrots and I don't like onions. So I said, just bring whatever's left, I guess. And all it was broccoli. But gosh darn, I ate a lot of that. But the Boktor, that was the Boktor duck. It was really good. And the young lady was kind enough to bring every sauce. So I got to try all of that. And Gail just had a honey chicken. So it was a very simple meal. Yeah. Good times. I would not mind going back there again. But next time we go to Animal Kingdom, we're eating at the Tiffin's restaurant. Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's the expensive one, right?
Yeah, that's the expensive one. I don't have I've never been. I don't have any video of it or anything. But I like things also with odd flavors, you know. I prefer like Asian foods over European.
So something that's distinctive that you're actually going to remember and
have
an interesting flavor profile.
Oh my goodness gracious! There, I took Gail to this. This is Pongu Pongu. It's just a snack stand, but this drink right here, this purple one, I got that for her, and I swear to gosh, it tastes like a liquefied sweet tart. It was so freaking delicious. But that was it. It was a liquefied sweet tart. And then I got her some of these. It's pineapple cream cheese spring rolls.
Ooh.
I know. Yeah. It's one of those things that are like, wait, what? But when you eat it, it's like, oh my gosh, that's just the most amazing thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, to sum up, if you're wondering what the hell are we talking about, two things happened today to screw over annual pass holders. One, people just got charged 4 months worth of pass fees all at once, some over $1,000, and some of us were canceled and didn't know. I fall into that category. I called and I thought, I'm going to do a live stream, and I have been on the phone now for, I don't know if you could see it there, but for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I've been.
And this is the second time he's called today.
This is the second time. The first time I was on hold for 2 hours. And then they said, we'll transfer you, and they hung up. So I thought it might be fun to just hang out. Let's chat. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. By the way, if you're new here and you want a question or you think I'm full of crap or whatever, jump on, man. It's cool. If you've experienced this, by all means. But I thought it might be fun just to see exactly how long into this will they answer the phone. So at this point, I'm literally talking about anything. So if you have something to talk about as far as all this is concerned, by all means, feel free to do that as well. Occasionally checking back with the annual pass holders who are just pissed. It's date night. Who's eating at the boat?
Pass hold, folks.
Yep. Who's eating at the boathouse in Disney Springs? Me and Professor Pixel went. I do need to put that video up. But Professor Pixel and I went to the boathouse and had a nice little lunch. So, yeah, a lot of people not happy with the whole annual pass thing. Where is it? Tiffin's. Into the unknown. Yeah, this song sucks.
No,
I'm not allowed to do that. I can't.
Do what you want.
Pretty sure I'm speaking for the entire audience when I say no.
No, just no.
No.
Do it.
Dude, this is the song that played non-freaking stop. They're not showing me a menu. This offering is currently unavailable. Learn more about dining options during the... Okay, they're not showing menus to restaurants that are not open or won't be open soon. It doesn't make sense. Yep, still waiting. They said it would be about this long. I think it's about time. Temporarily unavailable. They're having a hard time bringing in cast members. I would go apply, but they would just tell me I can't. This is actually something I do to calm myself down also. I for some reason, I enjoy looking at the menus. Isn't that weird? I don't know.
No.
It's like Garfield when he was starving and they're in the middle of the cabin, in the middle of the snowstorm. Yeah. He's looking at pictures of foods and he started eating the actual pictures.
Zach is asking, what is the favorite place to eat in Epcot? My favorite sit-down restaurant would more than likely... Oh, my goodness gracious. I like the Moroccan restaurant. I like... some people, however, have a hard time, but the salmon over hummus is really, really good to me. So I like that. That's really good. But dang, you know what? The German restaurant just has the ambience. They have the entertainment. So while I like the food better in Morocco, I kind of like the restaurant and the whole thing in Germany a little bit better. It's just a better experience. Now, the only thing about that is if you've got a small party, they will sit you with other people. I don't like it. If it's if the restaurant's not busy, I always ask them, please don't do that.
All of our cast members are still busy assisting other customers.
But it's supposed to be like a what do you call it? What's that thing? Beer fest, Oktoberfest. It's supposed to be an Oktoberfest kind of feeling. You step in, and it's supposed to be like going outside. I'm trying to find if I actually have it here.
Is there a restaurant in France that is any good or not really?
Yeah, all of them.
So I could, off topic, I could go see Ghostbusters tonight at the drive-in.
Oh, there you go. You should.
Well, it's actually in front of our Marcus Theater, but they put up a drive-in screen.
Okay. Now, I still
have an old-fashioned drive-in near me somewhere. I forget where it is, but
So do
I
I.
remember going as a kid.
It's a 50-minute drive away from me, though.
I went to the Nine Dragons recently. That's the Chinese restaurant. It was on my 10 worst lists, and I said I was going to go to my 10 worst restaurants to give them a second try to see if they could redeem themselves. And
if it was just a one-off bad experience.
Yeah. Like the first time I went, I loved Nine Dragons because they were a very Chinese restaurant. You know, you would be able to go in there and you would be able to get dishes that were not Americanized. But then people didn't go because it was a very Chinese restaurant. So they Americanized it a little bit too much. They turned it into a higher priced version of what you can get at the strip mall down the street. So I figured, okay, let's go in and let's give it its day in court. This is what you would see. And of course, I got to do the walkabout. And I ended up getting grandma's pork belly, and it's a ramen bowl, basically. And oh my gosh, they set it down, and the 5 spice just kind of wafted up. The aroma was so good. Every bite of this was amazing. I love this stuff. This is one of my favorite dishes. So I was like, yeah, you have totally redeemed yourself, China. So yeah, you guys are going to go get ready for Independence Day tomorrow too. Well, we had a great day on Canada Day a few days ago. You guys didn't forget that Independence. No, I didn't forget. Trusty sidekick, like the Japanese restaurant. Did you go to the what was it? Tempura restaurant. One of them is one of them they just restructured, but the other one is the one where they do all the what do they call that? The walk, and they flip the things and everything. I went to that one. That one was all right. That one's pretty good. Do you think Disney will screw you over? Will you still patronize them if you do? Yes. I know. I'm not. I told you I'm not one of those that are going to be like, oh, I'm never going to go, because I know that's not true. I've got this channel. I want this channel to grow. The only thing that's going to change is that I won't have a pass, and I'll have to redo it. Now, can I get it now, or do I have to wait to the end of the year? That's what it is, and that I'm worried about. But if I have to get a new pass, then I'm going to get the cheap ass version. For the same pass I've got, I can get one for me and my daughter of the cheaper versions. That just means we won't be able to go during the busy times, and we won't be able to go during the weekends. So Disney is hoping a lot of people are like me. That is true. It was a few years ago. It was the hibachi grill. Yeah, that was pretty good though, Trusty. That was pretty decent. Now, I've been at one point in time, I've been to everything, but they've changed the restaurant. Like the restaurant I went to in Italy was Alfredo's. That's no longer there, so we have to go back to Italy and try their restaurants.
Speaking of food, do you have Toppers by you?
Tapas?
Toppers, pizza.
Topper? No, I have no idea.
Oh, because they just introduced a new Korean barbecue on their pizza.
Okay. No, like I was saying, we've got this New York Puerto Rican place that has a pizza there, and I'm going to give that a shot. By the way, still on hold. And at this point, we are 10 minutes past the 104-minute mark that they said it would take.
No one's ever waited this longer. What do we do? the guy is like, he's like, crap. We're past the lines. Like, usually they hang up. This guy.
Yeah,
Just say that we'll reconnect him to somebody else and then hang up on him again.
yeah. I would give up and go get the pizza.
I'm on my break. I'll get you someone else.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all.
Well, do you think this will make a difference to Disney? Or do you think Disney will just continue on normal?
Oh, they're going to continue on as normal.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a lot of out-of-staters, as they said, well, we paid ours in one John, and aren't you?
Well, yeah, I saw that. I saw a couple of one guy says like, well, this is. He said this is why I always pay all at once because he doesn't trust Disney.
Well, I think they're not wrong, but I think the smart thing to do would be to try to save up over the next year. You know, save up and just be able to buy it outright. But
I would say the worst part, if they're doing 4 months, then imagine you have a family of 6 or 8.
That's true. They also stated payments would resume when the park's open, but never stated they would charge 4 months.
How can they charge you if it goes over your balance?
I do not know.
Because some people only have enough. You know, they make for his bills. If it's connected to your checking, does it have to be connected to a debit card or just to a credit card? What do they require for annual pass holders? Can it be to a debit card?
Well, I know you. Yeah, you can have it done, and I've got it so like my bank doesn't back up my debit card.
Okay.
So whatever's on my debit, that's on my debit.
Okay.
That way, like nobody can. They just won't get the money. They can only charge as much as on the debit card, and that's it. So
that's good.
Because I would rather someplace cancel my service for a little bit rather than dig into the bank account.
Overdraft.
Yeah. Everything is overdraft protection now. It'll go through, says Ed Brewer. I think Universal Studios is going to profit a lot off of Disney's blunder, says Zach, and they might just. I was telling Gail, I said, you know what? If they don't take it, let's go on over to Universal. She's an employee there. She's got her card. We can get a discount. And I said, there's even hotel restaurants that are open now that we haven't been to. So let's try one of the ones, or we could just go get a good hamburger. They've got a great hamburger place at Universal Studios. It's called the Cowfish. And they make up some interesting and some strange burgers there. It was one of we've been there before, and it's one of our favorites. So, but dude, you got to see this. Am I still sharing?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. This is the Cowfish. We went there. Did you just say 19 or 90? I didn't hear any of that. But the last time I went, that was Gail's Burger. And I got this. This is the first time I ever tried sushi, and it's prime rib and lobster. And I can't eat sushi to save my life. I don't know how you guys do it. They've got a side of mushrooms and such like that.
I won't do it because I don't want to get anything that's growing on it that's not supposed to be there.
But anyway, yeah, it was prime rib and lobster, and it was okay. The burger was better. The sauces were decent, but I would prefer just to dip fries into the sauces. But then we decided for dessert, we're going to get this thing of apple pie. And they give us this little dab of ice cream. And the pie itself was as big as our freaking head. It was huge. And I got a large head. But then they had a milkshake on it. And it's called a 5-spice milkshake. Yes, 5-spice, like Chinese 5-spice. So I tried it. It was one of the worst things I ever drank. It was god awful.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was horrible. Horrible stuff.
How do you screw up a milkshake? Dear God.
Well, they figured out a way to do it. That's for damn sure.
It reminds me of the line from A History of Violence. How do you F that up? How do you F that up?
Yeah. How are we doing, by the way? 20 views, 37, 17, 30. Not doing too great. 192 for Splash Mountain versus Cancel Culture. That's not bad. But let's see. But then again, there's been like months between. I mean, look at this. 1 month ago, 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago. I just now decided, hey, you know what? We got to get on some sort of schedule for doing shit like this. By the way, guys, if you are watching and you're just coming in or something, what we're doing here is Disney's kind of messed over annual pass holders. Some they've canceled without their knowledge, like myself, and some they have charged thousands of dollars to for the past 4 months that they said they were going to defer. And I called them up. And I've been on hold now for 1 hour and 56 minutes. It says so right there.
For the second time.
For the second time. Yeah. And it's getting ridiculous. It really is. And I am ready to stop. I'm physically tired right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else. Ooh, this was good. This would not be a bad place to go to. The NBC Grill out at Universal City Walk. My goodness gracious, I like these. And this did some good burgers. It has sort of a cafe kind of feeling to it. Like I said, once again, Paul Greengrass holding the camera, guys. Shake, 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 shake. I love the fact that you can just stand there and watch your burgers cook if you wanted to, because they got these open grills. Yeah, that's what I ended up getting. Oh, when you tell them that you have an onion allergy, the way the chef comes out and talks to you and talks about what is good for you, what's not good, and such like that. So, yeah. Gail got a simple burger. She didn't want any of the bells and whistles. Well, I said, screw that. I want every kind of meat on my burger. And I got the prime rib pulled pork burger with the roasted corn. Hells to the yeah. That's some good stuff. But that is a heart attack on a bun right there. And it was good. There you go.
Now I want a burger. Jeez.
Yeah. Nothing beats a great
I
burger.
look up, I see this giant burger. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, it's pretty decent, man. It is.
Well, I don't like them, so I'm immune to the desire for them, I guess.
Oh my goodness gracious!
We're in July. It's July 3rd. It's this 4th of July weekend we're in right now, pretty much. And this is when you grill out. This is when you know your food.
Yep. Let's see what else.
I remember growing up, we used to go to the fairgrounds, get funnel cakes, all that stuff.
Nothing beats a good burger, but this is the Lion King burger. This is when the movie came out. Oh my, yeah. This was a special thing. This is out at Disney Springs. This place is called Deluxe, the Deluxe Burger. That's what it looks like. You got your little, and yeah, it was loud. So we get it, and here we go. What it's got is it's got gummy vegetables that are in the shape of bugs. This is spiders or teriyaki flavored. It's got melted fried cheese on top of it. It is. It was so weird tasting. It was just bizarre tasting. Because all the vegetables, everything on it was kind of like gummy vegetables. And all the sauces were like gummy sauce. And this was an orange cream shake that they had for the occasion as well. But my God, Yucca. Yucky yucca. I do not. Oh, by the way, the whatever that lizard thing is right there, the green, that's basil. It was anti-good. Like the movie itself, it was anti-good. It was.
Can I just get the gummies by themselves? The gummies by themselves don't sound too bad, but putting it in everything else is just like, why? Why would you do this thing? Why would you do it?
We were asked what was grits, and I'm about to show you here. This is called the Wave. It's one of mine and Gail's favorite restaurants. I took my mother out. She has an annual pass too, and we were going to go ride Peter Pan. And so I said, well, let's go to Contemporary. We'll ride the monorail over. And I told her, before we go, though, I want to try something because I kept hearing about this dish. It's bacon and eggs. And what it is it's pork belly with grits, these cheese grits, and an egg. And that's what it looks like right there. And it was so very good. But those are grits, if you were wondering. And they are good. They were very creamy. And this is a small world, because everybody needs to know about that.
Small world,
It's a small world. Yep. Gail always says, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on camera. Man, she's been on camera so many times. She's been on camera more than I have in these videos. That is my fat ass. I love aviaries. I love the birds. When we go to Busch Gardens.
Is that Gail?
Yeah, that's Gail. And when we go to Busch Gardens, we're able to you can buy some nectar, and the birds will land on you, and they'll come to feed.
Jaws.
Yep, and that's Gailey.
But the question is feeding the birds a tuppence of ass?
Oh, no wonder you got a bird. Look at how many birds she's got in her.
I know, right?
That's funny.
But that red bird starts fighting others to get to it. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of rude.
She's on YouTube and watching streaming now.
Gail's gonna be so mad if she knows, because she I don't know why she says I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on camera, but man, she's on so many of these videos. Yeah. Thanks for the view. I will see if I can find them in the grocery store, says Roberts. Cool. Looks interesting, but the taste is most important. And yeah, that for that Lion King burger, it was horrible. Birds are beautiful. Yeah, the birds were really fun. I like going to the aviaries. They are my favorite. Oh, this was a disgusting burger. Sometimes you can put too much stuff on it. We went to, it was a restaurant called the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium out at Universal City Walk. And this is Gail's, I believe this was French onion soup. I forgot what that was. I could be wrong. Oh, no, this was like an avocado dip. And this lady comes out and she plays a character, the person who created the chocolate emporium, and she travels around trying to find different flavors of chocolate and ways to use it. So she'll come out and tell the story.
So gender swap Willy Wonka.
Kind of, yeah, kind of. It's kind of cool though. They got an actress to walk around and see how everybody's doing, and she's always in character, so that's nice. You know, I like theme parks for that. This is. They call it the Blue Plate Special. It's a hamburger with meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and gravy on it. And I was like, yeah, I thought it would be awesome, but this is a little bit of too much. Yeah. Gail is a simple eater. She just got the chicken. You know. But it was all right. It was okay. Busch Garden in Williams, Virginia is a beautiful park. You should come to visit it sometime, says Trusty. Yep. I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I love the Busch Gardens out here. It is it's just, I don't know, it's nice. I like going out. Like I got to admit, I'm a little bit beyond the rides because it's mostly roller coasters, and like, yeah, I could do a couple of them.
I think I've been to the Busch Gardens in Virginia.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't know. This is from our.
I think I've been to that Busch Gardens because my senior trip was to Virginia Beach.
And this is this is where we were able to feed the kangaroos. And if you ever see, like, when if I transfer between pages and such, and you can see the kangaroo that's laying down, this is where I took the picture. It's just kind of one of those
Did
things.
any of them try to punch you like the Looney Tunes cartoon?
Nope. I didn't get into a Looney Tunes like fight with a kangaroo. They just let us pet them. There was a bit where they were all laying down. There was a bit when they were all laying down, and then there was a noise, and all of them just kind of jumped up and everything. But I know it's pretty cool. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like living down here, because all of this is around us. And that's why I wanted to start this channel, so I could, hey, look, you gotta check this out.
Angle T wants to be the next Tiger King.
I want the Tiger King, yeah, but with kangaroos instead. I think it would be more fun that way.
Saw a video once where people in Australia in their backyard, two little juvenile kangaroos they're fighting, and they're knocking over all our patio furniture.
My goodness gracious. They're beating me. I'm getting tired.
I probably should make food.
Probably should. I do not have anything snackish here. And that's part of the problem.
I just looked at the clock and saw it was almost 4, and I haven't had lunch yet. So it's
Me neither.
I should eat something.
Oh shit! For those of you making a switch to Universal, we have a group for that as well. The Universal Annual Pass holders. Somebody jumped in, and oh man, they just okay. Let's see what these guys have to say about it. Obviously, I'm gonna have to wait. Okay. Oh, what's the questions? Are you a UN? Yes. All question must be answered, please. Okay. Was there another question? What's your favorite current ride at Universal Studios or IOA? Men in Black. Because it's the only ride that changes all the time. It's like a video game.
What's your favorite ride?
Say again?
Yeah, what's your favorite ride? The one that's open. What's your favorite ride? Yeah, the one that's open when you.
Be curious, no hate speech, blah, blah, blah. There you go. And there you go. I'll see, but I love the fact that they're pilching. For those of you, friendly PSA, unless you have resort reservations, today is not the day to try for park reservations. The system goes live on Friday for APs without a resort reservation. Okie dokie. Let's see. We went live at 6 a.m. first day. Is anybody else here that didn't get charged? The lack of Disney. Okay, we read that one. But man, people are pissed today. I actually am not as pissed because I've been talking to you guys, and I appreciate that. Let's see. Trust Sidekick Anheuser-Busch used to operate a hospitality room at the brewery next to the park, and you could get 2 free beers. Needless to say, my fraternity brothers and I would go there often on a Friday. I used to go there as well, and I don't like the taste of beer, but it was free. So I always got one, took a couple of sips, and tossed it. I did use it, however, because they also served non-beer. And I gave some to my kids, and they were like, it's disgusting. We'll never drink beer again. And now Ashley's like, I'm on to whiskey. So yeah. She does not mind drinking. She just doesn't like beer.
All of our cast members are still busy assisting other customers. Please continue to hold, and the next available cast
You should have given her some brandy instead when she's little.
Yep. Let's see.
You've officially passed the 2-hour mark again there, Englentine. So, yeah, you've been on hold for 4 hours today.
4 hours I've been on hold today. Okay, what do we have? Oh, my Disney. Disney Stars, Disney Princesses, Disney Parks. I prefer these. We know your relationship status. Play Disney Parks. Would you rather? And we'll tell you which Disney snack you... That's so stupid. Are you freaking kidding me? That's what you guys are doing? The hardest Snow White trivia quiz, the ultimate Star Wars trivia quiz, the ultimate 90s Disney kid Disney trivia quiz. Okay. Which of the following was not a love song from a 90s Disney movie? Beauty and the Beast, I'll Make a Man Out of You, Part of Your World, or Circle of Life? Was not a song from a 90s. Part of World, that was 80s. Pepper Ann is too cool for middle school, 7th grade, or current life, or Santa Fe. I don't know who that is. The phrase is too school for cool.
7th grade.
Okay, I was about to say, does anybody know who Pepper Ann is? Which of the following 90s Disney Channel original movies is the eldest? Xenon, Brink, 13th Year, or Halloween Town? You're the 90s kid.
I'm pretty sure 13th Year was first. I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
13th Year.
True or false? Disney.com was an accessible website in the 90s. False.
Like
I got that wrong.
Halloween Town. That's awesome.
Who appeared on the
it was
first
Xenon
issue of Disney
because
Adventures magazine with Tailspin? Fred
Uh,
Zapp. Nope. Okay. Which
Michael
duo
Jordan.
directed 1997's Hercules? I have no idea. Let's go with a Gabriel and Goldberg.
what was the question?
Who provided the singing voice of Shang in Mulan? That would be Donny Osmond. What is Jack Kelly's real name in the movie Newsies?
It's
Francis Sullivan. Yay, I got it right. Bug Juice. True or false? Disney Channel Bug Juice was a reality series centered around a summer camp. True. TJ Waller was the main character in Recess. What does TJ stand for? Theodore. Nope. Who was not a member of
What
the
are
New
the options?
Club?
I can't.
Spears, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, or Christine? That was Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Which of the following Disney Channel shows premiered?
He's not asking us.
Yeah, just for fun. I don't know.
So
Pepper Ann was 90s Saturday morning Disney, says Zach. Robert, I want to get my pass back. Some people want to get their money back. I'm one of the ones they canceled without my knowledge. Thank goodness, because I definitely don't have $1,000 to give them. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Mine would have only been $320, but that's $320 I don't have. Oh, wait a second. Let me make sure I wasn't charged. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't even check my... I could have been charged today. I stopped sharing so I could go to my bank. Sorry, guys.
other customers. Please continue to hold, and the next available cast member will assist you shortly.
It's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. No, thankfully I was not charged. Okay, cool.
Thank you for calling Disney Parks. My name is Rebecca. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hi, my name's Aaron Butler.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm just like everybody else you've been talking to all day long. I've heard about the big mess up, but I've got a different problem. I just found out. Okay.
I was going to say before we begin, can I get a phone number associated with your contract, please?
Oh, goodness gracious. That means I've got to look on my phone for that phone number because I do not know. Hold on.
Okay.
If I hang up, I'm going to be so... Is there any other way that you can identify me other than the phone number? Because if this accidentally hangs up, because this is the second time, I was on hold for 2 hours. I was told I would be transferred. They hung up on me instead, and then I was on hold for 2 hours. Is there any other way? Because I don't want to accidentally hang up.
Okay. The phone number you're calling from, is that a no?
It's got a 682. The first three digits at 682 or so. You know.
Okay. Let's do this by your name then.
Okay.
Can you spell your first name for me?
2 A's RON. AARON. Yes.
All right. And the last name, please.
BUTLER.
B-U-T or T?
BUT is in Tomlinson.
Okay. B-U-T.
LER. Butler. Like the Butler did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. And please.
34746.
34746.
I'm so doxing myself.
All right, let's see what we got. Right down, Jeff.
Alrighty, cool. Because yeah, I would have to. It's all on the same phone, and I'm one of those people who don't remember their own phone number.
That's all right. Okay, so for the record, could you tell me your first and last name?
Aaron Butler.
And the address associated with the contract, please?
4056 Metal Art Drive, Kissimmee, Florida. 34746.
Still heard that.
Okay.
Heard that.
What I see is that you got a refund on May 27th.
Yeah.
That was for your March payment.
Uh-huh.
All right. And I have passes for you alone, Aaron.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how may I assist you today?
Well, I just found out, because it wasn't in anything that was written, that I don't have a pass now. I was under the assumption that all this was going to continue when you guys open. So my pass should be good. It should be getting the payment taken out on July 22nd, and everything should be good to go. But for some reason, I'm now hearing that I should have given you guys a call to say that I wanted to do that when I gave you guys a call a long time ago when you guys first stopped. And I said, yes, I would like you guys to continue payments when you're open. So there was some sort of second time I was supposed to do this that I had no idea I was supposed to do this. There's a horrible amount of communication going on here.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, and I understand. Hey, look, get this right out of the gate. I understand you're not the person to make the rules. And while I'm a little frustrated, it is not with you yet. You know, I don't know how this is going to go, but no, but seriously, yeah.
I do understand it. So, you wanted to extend out your pass for the amount of days that we will close.
Right.
Is that my understanding?
Yeah, because I don't want to get rid of the annual pass.
All right. So, give me a moment. I can fix that problem. That's an easy fix, Aaron.
Okay, and then we have one more to do.
dead air. We love dead air.
So far, so good.
Okay.
This call may be recorded.
I guess this call is getting recorded
Yes, it is.
on both of our ends. I'm talking to some friends online as well, so they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So if you hear me say something that sounds a little strange, that's why. Yeah.
It's the voices in my head.
All right. That is fixed. Now, what else may I assist you with today?
Okay, so you said that's fixed. Can you expand on that?
Now everybody heard his address.
So that means right.
Now it is
Right.
in your file, Aaron,
Okay.
that you wanted option 2, which is where your expiration date gets extended out for as many days as we've been closed.
Okay.
The payments that were due while we were closed will be deferred to the end of your contract.
Okay. So is it going to hit me all at once?
Still gonna, no.
Okay, good. Because I.
Back up on July 11th, there'll be regular payments.
Yeah.
Same as what they were before we closed.
Okay. That's what I thought was going to happen. Like my payments. Now you said 11th.
We are opening July 11th.
Okay, so the payments are going to begin on July 11th, and they're just going to go along. And instead of my expiration date being January 1st, it should be like November, because it would be the 5 months.
No, you go from January,
Uh-huh.
go February, March, April, May. That's 4 months.
Okay, 4 months.
We've been closed for 4 months.
Alrighty. So,
We closed on March 14th, and we're reopening on July 11th.
okie dokie. So that would mean in October, I would have to renew.
When is your expiration date, Aaron?
July 1st.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was later than that. So, yeah, you go July, we're in June now, or we're in July now. So, we're going to open up in another 9 days,
Uh-huh.
8 days.
Yeah.
So, it would be August, September, October, November.
All right.
It ought to be around.
Okay.
And they will change that.
So I have another problem, and it's the same problem, but with a different card. Yeah, it's my wife's. Hers was,
Different contract? Oh.
yeah. Is that going to be something I should have her here for?
Yeah, if the contract's in her name or is it in your name, Aaron?
It's in her name. I just attach her to my thing. So,
Okay. Then we're going to need to have her present
all righty.
because she needs to speak with me or whoever she speaks with. If
Okay.
She's going to have her call in, that's fine.
Okay, so like right now, I could start making the reservation and the whole 9 yards to get in.
You should be able to.
Okay, and when will my card be charged? Do you have an idea?
The 22nd of
The-
every month.
Okay, all righty. Well, there you go. If that's that, then I certainly appreciate it, and thank you. What was your name again? Rebecca, you have been awesome, considering how much time was waiting for the phone call to happen. I'm glad it didn't take long, and it was a very easy process. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. I'd like to thank you, Aaron, for calling Disney Parks. If you're interested in rating my service, there is 3 short questions after the call. And I hope that you have a very magical day, Aaron.
All righty, you have a good day now.
Yeah, but zippy doo dah.
Bye. So there you go. Woo! Now we can go and visit Eglantine and Gale anytime we want. No stalking, EG. Well, the whole thing there, computer bots, is anybody who's bought anything from the auction has my address. That's true. So
I've had it for a while.
yeah.
Englentine is undoxable. Yay.
Very satisfied. How satisfied are you with how knowledgeable the cast member was? For extremely satisfied, press 5.
Now, if it turns out that my pass isn't there, I'm going to be very mad at Rebecca, but
Are you with the time it took the cast member to resolve your inquiry?
Well, Rebecca, we got you on film.
well, no, yeah.
We got you saying that.
Monthly payment billing department. For extremely satisfied, press 5.
Yeah, it seemed like she knew from what we heard on this end. It seemed like she knew what she was doing and she was fine and everything.
My guess is, yeah, I don't know how much you guys could hear that. I've got it on speakerphone, so you guys could.
I heard everything. We heard you, your address clear as day.
Yeah. Well, once again, if you've bought anything from the auction, I don't have a PO box, so it's got my return address on it. So I've doxed myself about 100 times now, mostly to the same 10 or 12 people, but still.
I just gotta think though. Before you said you were on a phone call with somebody else, it's like she's like, "Who is this guy talking to? He must be someone nice from me."
Yeah, that was kind of odd, but it's okay.
Just the voices in my head.
Is your brother's real name Moses? You know how many times I've got that? I got that joke because I grew up in the South, and a lot of religious people surrounded me, and I got a whole bunch of that. But Jack got it a lot, where people were like, "Hey, it's Aaron and Moses," and Jack's like, "You know." Speaking of auction, any Thor this week, Beta Ray? I do not believe so. I try to have a little bit of everything, a little bit of a few things anyway, and I always kind of focus on one or two characters. The strong guys are getting the highlight this time. I got a lot of good Hulks, and I got a lot of good things. So yeah, I think those are the big guys this week. So by all means, please come check it out. Not on this channel, of course, on I Love Comics, and hopefully you'll find something. 2 hours, guys. 2 hours and 15 minutes to get, and that was just online. That wasn't me waiting on the phone because we started. It was actually about 2.5 hours that I waited to get everything set on that call. I was on hold for 2 hours before and talked to him for 10 minutes. So 4.5 hours worth of my day today has been spent dealing with this. And I think I got off light. Some people, like they said, some people who don't really have all that much money, who just use this as their way of getting out of the house, now have to contend with the fact that whatever they were planning on doing this weekend may not be possible because they have $1,000 removed from their bank account. You are auctioning this weekend? I guess so. Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it?
You should have made this week's America themed because it being the 4th of July and whatnot.
Yeah, I've sold a lot of Captain America and a lot of stuff like that. I guess today would be the JSA day, but I still got some for those that would actually have worked. But yeah, the plan was still to do the auction. So hopefully something comes of it. Or as LK said, when he saw the Power Girl, the first appearance of Power Girl I have, he said, are you going to have this auction while darkness comes at the beach with a bad signal? Because, I do have that came in the mail, the first appearance Power Girl. I've got some but that's next week. This week is going to be Hulk and Thing. And other more Spider-Man, more Flash. I've got all sorts of stuff. But yeah, hopefully somebody will show up. Disney screwed me for a little bit and ultimately didn't. According to what she's saying, now here will be the as they say, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting. By the way, that's the phrase. If you ever hear somebody go, "Hey, the proof is in the pudding," no, it isn't. But the proof of the pudding is in the tasting. That's the proper way to say it. And it's champing, not chomping at the bit, just because I want to be a douche. And racism is when you think that somebody is below you just based on on their race and doesn't have anything to do with power. So, okay. We go to availability. Okay. Annual pass holders, July 29th. Epcot is the only one left. Okay, well, let me get my freaking. You gonna let me do it? I was hoping that I could get a day, but apparently they still want to be douchebags. Okay, make park reservation now. Let's see if you can't. I can't do that. Oh, I can't get Gailey in until we're talking, so I've got to go over here. We're in July. Let's see. She works Thursday. I know she works. Let's see if anything is good. Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom. Go to Magic Kingdom, and it's still telling me I can't do it. So, freaking hell, guys! What the frickety frick? All right. So that's not going well. Alrighty. It looks like I need to call him back again.
Uh-oh. Maybe it takes a little bit.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does.
Like when you change your bank account, like you're doing with your bank stuff, banking like that. Remember, you're putting money in your check account. You gotta wait for it. So, or maybe the wait for the charge to come. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe. Alrighty. Well, guys. I'll be home, so I'll be there. Says Zach. Hey, it might actually be a really good auction for
what you should do.
Different people winning a lot of different things.
Well, either way, we're gonna have a follow up to this phone call.
yeah, we are. Also, wait at least 24 hours, says Beta Reed Jim. You know what? And also, I need to go calm down, and that means also I need to get something to eat because I haven't had anything to eat all day. I've been doing this.
He's a hangry man.
Yeah, I am a hangry man. I don't know if we'll do Hamilton at this point. I just want to see what, just calm down, go grab something to eat, and then we'll see where we stand with live streams. There's so much to talk about. I do want to do a politics one as well. We might do, just to kill two birds with one stone, we might do a politics one on I Love Comics, and I'll just chop it up and put it on and then put the later parts on the England Teen Live. Is that all right there, Dalton?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it works for you. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, though, man. Seriously. There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Condemned to live in interesting times.
Yep. Some stupid stuff's been going on, man. It's just... you shouldn't laugh at your own ignorance and inability to understand history. You should be more curious, and you should examine rather than be guided through the confirmation bias. I hope you find peace and stability in upsetting times. Yeah, we're some dumbass, one of those America's racist and always been racist people. It's pretty much bad. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Thanks again for letting us know our investigation found this account violated the Twitter rules. Blacktivist. Violated rules against hateful comment. Whoa, okay. So that's another channel. So anyway, gang, hang out with us then. For now, though, I think it's time to sign off. I'm trailing. I need something to eat. Thanks for hanging out. For those of you who hung out through all of this, I apologize. I'll try to be more entertaining next time. Anyway, Venkman, thanks for hanging out. Dalton, you've been here since the very start. I appreciate that. And as always, gang, thank you very, very much for watching. And you know what? Because they're going to change this, Venkman, I think your ending is more important than anything.
Have a great Splash Mountain day. No, happy zippity-doo-dah day.
There you go. All righty. Good time.